Today we're going to look at this question here. Which of the following amino acids is naturally occurring? Name each amino acid and include its D or L designation in the name. Alright, so let's tackle the first part of this question. The first part of this question, we need to remember that all natural occurring amino acids are going to be in their S configuration. Okay, and so this is not asking for S. So knowing that all natural occurring amino acids are in their S configuration doesn't really help us. But if we do remember, S configuration is equal to L configuration. And then so we have our D configuration, and that will be equal to the R configuration. Okay, so knowing that, we are looking for an L amino acid. And to find out, or to figure out, which amino acid is in its L shape, you want to look at the nitrogen group. So here's the nitrogen group, and it is going to be bound to the alpha carbon or the chiral center carbon of the amino acid. And you need to make sure that, especially if this is in Fisher projection, you need to make sure if this is in Fisher projection that your carboxylic group is on the top and your R group is on the bottom. And then you can use this easy way to remember how to assign L or D designations to your amino acids. So if the nitrogen group or the amine group is on the left side of the chiral center, then it will be L. All right, and I always remembered L equals left side. Okay, but you have to make sure that this carboxylic acid group is on the top and the R group is on the bottom. So now looking at this next one, we know it's going to be D because it's on the right side. One way I remembered the S and R configuration, if it's on the right side, or if it's on the R, if it's on the right side, then it equals R. Okay, and so that equals D. So this one is D. Now we need to look at the second part of this question. Second part of the question is asking, name each amino acid and include its D or L designation in the name. So remembering the names of amino acids is all about memorization. There's no real method or there's no method in really remembering these amino acid names. These are any way you can remember something. If it's flashcards, whatever, use that to remember the names of the amino acids. Also remember their 3-letter code and their single letter code. And you need to remember what their R groups look like. And you could do this by drawing them numerous times, or you can just flashcard them. But the key is to be able to identify these amino acids in many different styles of drawings. So looking at this first one, I'm looking at the R group, which is here, R group here, and R group here. This first one is going to be glutamate. So glutamate. This second one, you have carbon-carbon and these two methyl groups on the end. That is going to be leucine. And then this last one has a carbon and a hydroxyl group. That is going to be serine. Okay, so now we have to add the D or L in their name. So this is going to be L glutamate. This is going to be D leucine. This is going to be D serine. And that's it. So your L-glutamate will be your naturally occurring amino acid, and then you have D-leucine in the second one and D-serine. And that's it for this question. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you have any other questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.